Welcome back and happy Friday. So I'm going to go ahead and continue this reading right now. I'm going to just let my zodiac deck choose the sign, and that's what I'm going to go with. So Gemini, this reading is for you. And let's take a look at what spirit guides want you guys to know right now. What is the main topic? What energies are coming in for my Gemini twins? Those that have Gemini and Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. What is the main overall theme of your reading today? Gemini, I'm getting, you may have been feeling very tired lately. Okay, a lot of you guys may have just been short on sleep or not getting enough sleep at night. And something about getting more rest and paying attention to your dreams, writing them down. There's an important message and concerns to your work. You may have some kind of intuitive guidance through that, through dreams, okay? Some of you guys are highly intuitive. It's kind of what I'm picking up. All right, Gemini, you've been very stressed out. That's awesome what I'm getting. You need to drink more water. Okay, that's a very weird message. I was not expecting that, Gemini, but I'm just going to go with it. And, you know, that's just what I'm feeling right now. All of a sudden, I was just like feeling parched. And I felt like saying maybe you should get some sleep, get some rest. You know, maybe stay in this weekend. Who knows? Maybe even partying way too hard this past few months. Maybe you've been going out a lot and you know you just don't have that much time for yourself, and you've been really stressed out, needing to almost clone yourself because you need to be in so many different places at once. Maybe you've been on the road a lot, maybe traveling, and right now, I don't know if you guys have heard or been watching the news, but you know, it's just Spirit's trying to tell you guys, take a nap. Time for a nap. Get yourself some rest. You owe it to yourself to put yourself as number one and priority one. Okay? Messages for my Geminis. Okay, thank you. The Fates. Wow, Gemini. Let's look at, you have a fun little message, okay? Let's see what is fated for you. This is a very serendipitous card, the Fates. This is like, leave it up to the universe, okay? You can't control it if it's already yours. This is karma. This is accepting that there are things you just cannot change and knowing what those things are. Maybe some of you guys know about the serenity prayer. You know, God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So there are things in life you will never have control over. Don't be too hard on yourself. Okay? The conditions brought on by the evolution of the collective, by nature, and by your past experiences may all be fated, preordained in some sort of way by Spirit for a greater purpose you cannot understand in this lifetime. It may not be in your cards to understand why certain events occurred, but you can accept those mysteries and work with what those events in your current circumstances are, and here to teach you now. This is the wisdom contained in the Serenity Prayer. Other people are who they are, Gemini. You cannot change them. I feel like this is something to do with wanting to change somebody, wanting to help heal somebody, wanting somebody to just hear your way, and just like, you know, they have to be foolish and they have to make a fool of themselves. I think you've been trying, and with good intentions, and out of the purity of your heart and the kindness of your heart, you were trying to prevent somebody possibly from making the same mistakes as something as you have once made. But this person cannot learn without having to go through their own set of experiences. And also some of you guys, is just the challenge is to accept them as they are. and not try to make them any other or otherwise. This is a time to look at how you attempt to mold people to fit your view and how they should be so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. What if this is who they are? And whatever it is happening between you and them in the situation is perfect from the perspective of spirit. Now is the time to accept what you cannot change, even if it means that you honor yourself. Even if it means you walk away from the situation. Even if it means you have invested a lot of time and you just feel like you love this person unconditionally. But for each of us, we are all on our own journeys, and we cannot direct the fate of another. Be aware that this relationship is indeed fated, and you are meant to evolve into a better version of yourself as a result of it. It is very difficult to understand why painful things happen to good people. Fate is a mystery after all. Yet what we do with our circumstances, the way in which we respond to life's challenges, is how we rise up to create our destiny. Now is one of those times to be aware of your powerlessness to change certain situations, surrender, and to accept this. Act as if you believe that, for the only thing you can control right now is your attitude. Alright, so let's check on Gemini's attitude in this reading. I bet a lot of my Geminis have already clicked off. Just kidding, Geminis. I know you guys really needed to hear this message. And that's like one of the things I think as a Gemini, we are constantly scanning the room. And it's like, but if you really think about it, how did we get to this point in our lives? Is because we have learned from our own experiences. And yeah, to see somebody making those kind of mistakes and maybe doing something just stupid may completely dumbfound you. You're like, really? Must you go through that? Really? Must you do that? I already know what's going to happen. But see, it says to let go of control right now. Whatever is fated for you is already fated for you. Fated to leave your life or fated to enter in your life. Don't force a situation and or a person to your liking. Don't mold them into the person you want them to be. Accept them for who they are, just like how you will want to be accepted for who you are and how uniquely different you are. Even if it's upsetting and annoying to you, I'm kind of feeling annoyance, Gemini, but just let this person be. They have to make their own mistakes. And you have your own journey. Honor yourself and walk away from the situation. Let this situation go. Alright, so let's take a look here what Spirit's trying to tell us. Could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Let's look at your past, present, incoming, near future with this person. Okay, I get it now. With the Two of Cups and the Sun, you don't really want to walk away from this person. Yet I feel like there has already been some kind of detachment here. Either emotionally, physically, spiritually. Something may have happened in the recent or distant past. I see the Devil sitting here in the recent past. Someone here was a little bit intoxicating to this relationship. It's like too much. Anytime the Devil shows up in anyone's reading, this is way too much, okay? And the Moon's coming out. See, even tarot, even my spirit guides are not showing us what exactly is going to happen. Like they are saying, it's fated, right? Don't expect to know. Surrender to the unknown. And this is kind of what it's all showing. The Hangman, the Moon, and the Wheel of Fortune is what's coming out to you guys, particularly involving the situation that you want to know so clearly about, but you don't really understand right now which one is the right path to take, which one is the best option for you, what is actually really going on. This is probably the most clearest answer, the most honest answer you will get from any tarot reading right now for my Geminis is this one, they don't want you to know. The question that you have in mind asking about right now, Spirit is withholding this particular answer from you. This can only be felt, experienced spiritually. I'm not saying that this person will not manifest in real life and, you know, in some kind of form. Not saying that this won't ever happen, but I'm saying this has happened for a particular reason. You worked hard at this. The seeds have been planted here. Okay, you planted some kind of seed in this person, in your work, in your job, in your career. You've started something. But the only thing here, it was maybe, you know, this is like a plant. You overwater them. What's going to happen? They're going to turn yellow and die. If you don't water them, they're going to wither away and die. So this is like doing too much of anything. The seed has been planted. But in some way, shape, or form, the nourishment was over intoxicating or not enough, okay? However way you want to take it. But this is also involving a lot of spiritual growth. Somebody here had to learn to back off from codependency. There was sex, drugs, alcohol, addictions, and maybe just, you know, a lot of obsessiveness or codependencies in this relationship. It got very toxic. Devil sitting there with the Queen of Wands. This person was all about themselves, all about their image, all about their reputation. It was all about their ego and how they seem to others. This was in the past, okay? This could be you or how you view this other person. But inside, internally, there was some kind of damage here. There was, you know, sleepless nights, lack of confidence. This is, you know, just feeling like just keep replaying the past, and Gemini, I don't want you guys to do that anymore. I'm seeing with the Nine of Swords, there's shoulda, woulda, couldas. I wish I didn't. I wish I did. That kind of stuff going on in your reading. But I see this was a faded intervention for you, and I feel like this manifested for you in a person, in a soulmate, in a divine counterpart. But sitting in your reading, you have the Two of Cups. Going out of the situation, you do have the Sun, okay? You are breaking out of the Nine of Swords here. I do see you guys coming out of this darker shadow aspect of yours, you know, this darker period where you were lost in your own thoughts and possibly, you know, entertain the devil a little bit, you know what I mean? There was a little bit of guilty pleasure here, and somebody's probably consciousness, somebody's consciousness probably got in the way and caught up with them. This couldn't be the person that you were dealing with, and they finally realized something and they don't want to tell you like you were right, and that, you know, it could be a water sign, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They don't want to tell you that they felt the same way that you felt, Magician. Both of you guys have strong-willed and strong ego. Both of you guys don't want to bend to the situation and or person, and don't want to admit fault, or don't want to be the first person to reach out to make things right. But the only thing you want to do right now is to honor yourself. Allow this situation to unfold naturally, Gemini. Don't control it. There is a new beginning coming up for you guys. Turning point of the situation is about to unfold with the Wheel of Fortune, the Hangman, and the Moon. Somebody here is having a change of heart, a change in perspective, but like the reading, but like this, the book was reading to you, what was saying about the fates is that you can't predict. You just have to let this unfold naturally, not to control the situation, okay? Even if it's not towards your liking, you just gotta let it go. And trust that even if you let it go, the results will be very rewarding. The results will be 10 times more rewarding when you let it go. When you let go for, you know, control, you're trying to control every aspect. Maybe this is like, yeah, with the Emperor right there, there's a lot of control. Gemini, that is your card. The Hangman, whew, the Emperor and the Empress. Soulmate bond, the World here, okay? Majors, new cycles and new beginnings here. Closure. What the person lacked here was closure. Look at all these major arcanas that just flipped out, and I got the Empress and the Emperor, and it says fates. Are you guys seeing that? I mean, come on. Two divine counterparts here, Empress and the Emperor, the highest of you know, this is like divine love. These are two people who are counterparts. These are two people who are fated to be with one another. They have possibly spiritually awakened, but I see this is very divinely protected. Grant you the serenity to accept the things you cannot change, the courage to change the things you can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Other people are who they are. The challenge is to accept them as they are and not try to make them otherwise to suit you. This is a time to look at how you've attempted to mold people to fit your view of how they should be so you can remain in the relationship and avoid discomfort. But you gotta let this person be free, make the mistakes that they are going to make, and love them unconditionally, even if that means from a distance. And even if it means that you have to honor yourself, spirit, and the other person by moving on. Something is going to change for you guys, but somebody has to change their perspective here. Cannot control this. The more you try to control this, the more it will repel, the more you will repel it. Control is the repellent here. Okay, Gemini, your card did come out. Queen of Swords with the Moon. There are things you do not know about the situation. Could be involving, I do have the Queen and King of Wands. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen and King of Wands, Empress and Emperor. Yeah, this is a divine fated counterpart. This is I want to say this is a twin flame. Okay, cannot control your twin. You have to let your twin be. Okay, sounds very much like a personal reading that I just did. However, it was a little bit more, I mean, we have Two of Cups and the Devil and the Hangman. The Moon, yeah, this is in the Moon and the Sun, okay, you guys? You guys are completely opposites, complete opposites, but very similar. You guys have I don't know why it was when I said something about your dreams. You guys are communicating through dreams, I guarantee it. You may have recently had dreams about this person. Maybe you're convincing yourself that you've lost your mind, or that you're going crazy for perhaps still thinking about this person, or maybe it's been so long with the Devil energy, who knows, it could be anything, right? You still have some kind of sexual attachment, see, High Priestess. I'm seeing this, you guys, as this is a very intuitive connection. You guys this person is seeing signs and reminders of you, just like you've been getting reminders of them. I feel like somebody here has already moved on. Magician with the Fool and the Four of Cups. Five of Swords and the Sun again. And the Two of Cups again. That's correct. That's crazy. This is a soulmate relationship. This is like, if there's a soulmate or twin flame breeding, this is one, okay? Gemini, don't know. You saw how the fates fell out. Will this person be around by Valentine's Day? I don't know. With the Moon, the Hangman, the Wheel, the whole point, that was a trick question. The whole point was to not know, okay? Things you cannot change, and accepting the things as they are right now. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. I don't know how that's going to resonate for you guys. What does this Two of Cups want to say to you guys? The soulmate of yours, your divine counterpart. Let's ask the Empress and the Emperor, what do they want to say at this time? Yeah, see, the Queen of Swords, the World, and the Judgment card was right behind it. There couldn't be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right, let's ask these people. Emperor and the Empress. What do they want to say to each other? And what is this Devil energy, okay? And we'll go ahead and tie up this reading. Okay, this card just flew out again. Look inside yourself. Ooh, okay, I know what the Devil energy is. Empress and Emperor. Okay. Oh my God, you guys just see that. I'm telling you. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. The Devil is, don't make decisions based on guilt. What you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to this person. Alright guys, I really hope this reading helped. This was an awesome reading. I haven't done a soulmate twin flame reading like this in a while, but Spirit came through in this reading for Gemini. Really wanted you guys to know, whoever is on this twin flame relationship, it's been confirmed one after another, the fates. Okay, this is a real connection here. This is real. This is not, and you're not losing your mind about it, but it's said with the Serenity Prayer, you cannot control this, okay, Gemini? And watch out for divine guidance. That is how you guys, if on the twin flame path, you need to watch divine guidance readings right now, okay? That's kind of how I'm seeing it. Or get a personal reading, or just listen to your intuition, write down your dreams. You will be getting a lot of messages through your dreams about what you should do next, okay? But don't control the situation is kind of what I'm getting. All right, gems, I hope this reading helped you. I absolutely love doing this. This was a lot of fun. All right, bye guys, hope this helped. I'll see you guys later.